My name is Elliot.
My name is Jennifer.
I'm Miguel.
And we're going to teach you about exponential growth and decay.
Bravo. Hello, today I'm going to teach you about growth and decay. And the equation for growth and decay is A equals P parentheses 1 plus R divided by N to the square root of N times T. And what the A is basically the total, what you're going to get, and P is the principal, what they gave you. In this case, it's going to be 14,000, and then the R is the annual interest, and then the annual interest is 6%. And we're going to have to put it in decimal form, so it's going to be 0.06. And then the N is the number of times it is compounded per year, and it is compounded monthly, so it's going to be 12 months. So N is going to be 12, and then the T is the time in years, and they're asking us how much will there be in 10 years, so it's going to be 10. Now we plug it into the equation. A equals P, not bad. A equals 14,000. 1 plus R is 0.6 divided by 12. And then here it's going to be 12 times 10. So A equals 14,000, 1 plus 0.06, 12 to the square root of 120. Now, that answer, if you plug everything into the calculator, your answer is going to be approximately 25,471 with 55.
In 1985, there were 294,105 females in high school sports. Since then, the number has increased by 8.5% per year. How many females participated in high school sports in 2005? For this problem, we'll have to use the exponential growth equation, which is y equals C1 plus RT, whereas in y is the total amount, C is the initial amount, R is the rate of change expressed as a decimal, and T is time. So for this, all we have to do is plug in the numbers. 2005 is C1 plus your rate is 8.5%, expressed as a decimal will be 0.085, and then T would be 2005 minus 1985, which would be, let me hit the calculator, it's 1985, which would be 20, that will be your T up here. If you simplify this right here, it would be 294,105, 1.85 to the 20th. And when you total this out, the total amount will end up being 20 would be 478.325. This will be your total number of females that participated in high school sports.
So today I'm going to be teaching you about exponential decay. So then the equation for exponential decay will be y equals c parentheses 1 minus r parentheses exponent of t. Y being the total amount, c being the starting amount, r being the rate, and t being the time given to us in the problem. So then keep that in mind while we read this. A fully inflated raft loses 6.6% of its air every day. The raft originally contains 4,500 cubic inches of air. Estimate the amount of air that will be lost in 7 days. So from here we can tell that the rate is 6.6%, which is because it loses 6.6% every day. So then afterwards we're gonna find the rest. Okay. 4,500 cubic inches is the starting amount, since it says the raft originally contains 4,500 cubic inches of air, Anyways, 7 days will be our time, because we're trying to find out how much air it loses in 7 days. So now that we found all the variables, we just plug it in our equation and we're ready to solve. Y equals C, which is 4,500 parentheses 1 minus R, but we can't write it in percentage, so we have to turn it into decimal. So then it's going to turn into 0.066 parentheses T, then T being 7, since it's 7 days. So then that's our final equation. So now we just simplify. And then, this brings down to being 0.934 parentheses exponent of 7. That turns into around 0.62. So then we take 0.62 and we multiply it by 4,500, and then that turns into 2,790. And our units is going to be cubic inches, so Y equals 2,790 inches cubed. Yeah, that's about it, kiddos.
Alright guys, I'm back, and I'm back better than ever. Alright, so here, the equation we're going to use now is Y equals C parentheses 1 minus RT. The reason why we're using minus is because we're subtracting, because it's going to be decreasing instead of increasing. So now, what the problem is asking us is the country of Latvia has been experiencing a 1.1% annual decrease in population. In 2005, its population was 2,02,937. If the trend continues, predict Latvia's population in 2015. Now, C is gonna be this number. So we write down Y equals 2,02,937. 1 minus R. R is gonna be the 1.1%, but we need to write it down in decimal form. So it's gonna be 0.011. And then T is the time in years from 2005 to 2015. That's a difference of 10 years. Now it's gonna be 292.37, and then here 1 minus 0.011, it's gonna be 0.989. 292.37. Now here we multiply by the exponent, so it's gonna be to the square root of 10, which is gonna give us 0.895. It's gonna give us around that number. So now we have to multiply this by that. So it's gonna be that 2,937 times 0.895, and the answer is gonna be Y equals 2,049,000 762. That's gonna be the population of La Tierra in 2015. Thank you. 2, 1, go.
Okay. In 1941, there were.
Why?
Alright, so today I will be teaching you about exponential decay. Exponential decay. Exponential decay.
Jennifer,
What?
look at the camera.
So, this is an equation for exponential decay, and the equation, you have to remember this because it's important. It's the equation to solve this. It's y equals freaking.
This problem involves exponential growth equation, which is C equals 5. Rio's parents invested $14,000 at 6% per year composed money.